Hello everyone, welcome back to our next video based on class 12 computer science. So here we are moving to discuss some more questions. Next question, which function header statement is correct? So you need to identify the correct header that's defined here. So they are providing four options here. What's wrong with the first one? The first one is wrong. What's wrong with the first one? When you are assigning the default value, that you need to assign from the right hand side. So if you need to set the default value within the middle variable, you need to assign the value to this particular location also. So then only that particular statement is correct. So the first one is not the correct one. Then second one, here also the last one that's skipped. So that's not correct statement. So that's also wrong one. So if you need to set these particular two values with the default value, then you need to set a value to here also. Then when you are taking the next option, that's exactly the same thing, that's repeating. So that's also a wrong statement. Then when you are considering the fourth one, this one is the correct one. They assign the values from the right hand side. So that's a procedure for setting the default value within the function header. If you require to set the default value within the variable or within the argument, then definitely you need to set default values from the right hand side. So if you are providing default value within the parameter, then or within the argument, then definitely you need to set the values from the right hand side. Then we are moving to the next one. Which of the following function calls will cause error while invoking the function header? So this one is the function header. So we are trying to execute this one. So which one will cause error? So which one is not correct? That's the question. So this one is correct. This one is also correct. And if you provide like this, that's a wrong definition. If you need to provide the function calling for this particular statement, what modification that you need to specify there, you need to provide a value to here also, then only that will be correct. So this one is the incorrect one. So for this question, option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. So rest of the options are the correct function calling statements. So we are moving to the next one. If return statement is not used inside the function will return when you are not providing the return statement. What will be returned from the function? They are returning none object. They are returning none object. So none, that's a type actually, not an object. But from this particular options, we can choose none object. It's a correct answer. Then we are moving to the next question. Suppose there is a list such that L equal to 234. If we want to print this list in reverse order, which of the following methods should be used? So here they are providing reverse, then reversed, that's the two functions, and along with that they are providing list of function for converting the value to list. So which one is the correct one? We need to use reversed function. We need to use reversed function. And if you are not providing list of function, that will not that will be taken as an object only, that they are not printing the original value. So for that you need to specify list of reversed of L, list of reversed of L. That's the correct answer. I will show you within the IDLE. So if you are providing a list like this, and if you provide reversed of L, definitely that will provide an object type there. So that's an object that they passed there. So if you need to provide the value within the reversed format, you need to provide that function calling within the list function, and only that will be printed within the reverse order. So like this, you need to specify it. So that's the correct answer from this particular options. Then we are moving to the next question. Amal, a student of class 12, is learning binary file module in Python. During examination, he has been assigned an incomplete Python code to create a binary file emp.dat. So we need to complete that particular section. The binary file emp.dat has structure emp id, emp name, emp salary. Write a function in Python count sal in Python that would read contents of the file emp.dat and display the details of those employees whose salary is greater than 20,000. So that's the question. So here you can see certain statements that's provided as incomplete. So we need to complete a particular statements. So here the function heading, that's header, that's missing, and then one file mode that's missing, and then the reading or writing mode that you need to decide here, then one incrementation variable. That's the section that we are handling here. And we are moving to the first question. In the above program, who choose the correct option for line 1? So here that's a function definition. Def, that's a keyword that we are using for defining a user defined function. So here they specified count sal, that's the function name. So here this one is the correct function. That's the missing statement. Then one more mistake is there within the question. When you are providing a user defined function, the entire portion that we provided within the function, that must be provided with proper indentation. So they provide within the same indentation. That's not the right thing. You need to provide proper indentation there. That's a mistake within the question. Then we are moving to the next question. In above program, choose correct option for line 2. For line 2, this one is a line 2. So here you can see the value is extracted from the file. So which option that you need to provide the pickle module that we used there. So that's a text file or binary file. Definitely that's a binary file. And we need to extract values. That means we need to read the values from the file. So which file mode? RB, read mode within the binary section. RB, that's the file mode that we will provide here, RB. Then here also one more statement is missing. That's the next question. In the above program, choose correct option for line 3. So for line 3, that's a process that you missed there. We need to extract the values, or we need to read the values from the binary file. For reading the data from the binary file by using the pickle module, which function that we will use? Dump or load, or any other process. We need to use load function, pickle.load function, pickle.load function, pickle module name dot load function. That's the function that we will use there. Then in the above program, choose correct option for line 4. So for each value, when we are counting or when you are reading each content from the file, we are taking the count of number of records. So what statement that's missing here? We need to provide an incrementation variable there, plus 1. That's the statement that's missing. So 1, that's the statement that's missing there. In the above program, choose correct option for line 5. So line 5 means that's already filled there, f dot close. So that's a mistake within the question again. So this one is the correct answer for the question. Then will the program result in an infinite loop? Whether they are providing an infinite loop when you execute this one. They are not providing an infinite loop there. This particular section that will be automatically terminated when the last record is read, or when an empty record is trying to retrieve, then they will automatically terminate. End of file that will be executed, and that will lead to the exception handling, that error that will be lead to exit, and the file stream object that will be automatically closed. So there is no error within this particular program, or that will not lead to any infinite loop. So will the program result in an infinite loop? False. They are not leading to any of the infinite loop sections. They will automatically terminate when the end of file is occurred. That means if there is any if there is no data within the reading process, they will automatically terminate from the process by using this try and exit method. We use try and exit method for handling the end of section. So if there is no data for loading, when we will provide load function here, pickle.load function here. So when you use load function, and just assume that you provide only 3 records there, and when you try to access the next one, they will automatically terminate from this loop, and they will provide an error message there, and that will be handled within the exit by using f.close. So there is no error, so there is no infinite loop. So statement correct will be false. Will the program result in an infinite loop? There is no infinite loop or any other problems there. They will automatically terminate by using try exit method. So false. So that these are the questions that we are discussing in this video. So you can expect some more videos based on more questions that we will discuss. Thank you.